Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdul Karim. This is Come to Goodness, and today we're going to be talking about that special time. That special time just before we make our salat. You know, we go in and we make wudu, and then the waswas comes and it's distracting us. Well, bruvs, get away. Get away, I'm trying to make my wudu. I'm trying to make it. This episode is come to you by a special brother. I'm not going to announce him because sometimes people don't like to be announced. But he asked me, brother in Islam, how do I overcome the wudu? I mean, waswas when I'm making wudu. You know, a lot of time we're making wudu and suddenly we've got waswas. And like, did you do the elbow correct? Like, boy, you better make sure you got the elbow correct. Did you do your feet up to the ankle? Did you remember to do this arm? And you're like, wait, and then you end up wasting so much water. Water's on the floor, water's everywhere. You turn around, it's almost slipping due to water. And the worst thing is you the whole time you're panic. You know, you go in to take wudu and you're like, please, not again. It's almost like torture. Firstly, brothers and sisters in Islam, we're going to talk about a surah from the Quran. Now, I'm not going to recite this surah on this show. Why? Because I want you guys to look it up. I will mention it in parts, but the surah deals specifically with wudu. Now, one simple cure to a lot of this waswas issue that people get with wudu, you know, is they're making the wudu, they're taking ablution, they're washing themselves for prayer, and they're doing extra steps. Now, extra steps are haram in Islam. You know, we are told in the Quran, Surah 77 verse 50, that hadiths after Allah and His verses are forbidden. And is talking specifically about the disbelievers. So we know that we're not supposed to be following things after the Quran. Now, a lot of people are, but that doesn't apply to wudu because the Quran doesn't cover it. Yes, it does. The Quran tells you how to make wudu. It says, when you stand for prayer, you wash your face. You wash your arms up to the elbow. You wipe your head and you wipe or wash your feet up to the ankles. You do each of these once. The 6 simple things. 6. Now, normal wudu that most Muslims do because of sunnah is they do the hands 3 times each. Then they do the face 3 times each. Then they put water in their mouth 3 times each. So far we're not even halfway through and we've done 9 separate actions. And then we're wiping our head 3 times. And then we're wiping our arms again up to the elbow 3 times. And then we do our feet. There's so many actions. You're doing 16 additional actions when you're only supposed to do 6. Why? And there's some people putting it in. What are you doing, brothers and sisters? The Quran clearly states, wash the face, wash the elbows, wipe the head, and wipe or wash the feet up to the ankles. Why do people feel the need to add extra things? The Quran already gives us the answer, and we made religion easy for you. You know, Allah gives us an easy religion, but it is humankind that has made it difficult with hadith and sunnah. So, step 1 to overcoming the waswas when you're making wudu is just do what the Quran says. It's simple. Those 6 simple steps are step 1 to overcoming the waswas. Step 2, don't worry. Some people are, there's a hadith against using soap when you're taking wudu. There's no such hadith, brothers and sisters. Soap was not invented in the lifetime of the Prophet. It was invented after he died. So logically, how can there be a hadith about it? There cannot be a hadith about something that did not exist in the lifetime of the Prophet. So, if you're taking wudu and you need to soap your hand, there's nothing in the Quran that says you can't do that. There's nothing in the Quran that says it's haram. And remember, Allah made religion simple for you. He made it easy. So, take the wudu. If you forget to do it up to the elbow, it's not the end of the world. It's not, the world is not going to explode if you don't get up to this bit. You know, you won't feel the shaking of the ground and you will, oh no, I'm sorry, I forgot to do the wudu up to my elbow. I'm gonna die. No, it's not gonna happen like that. Brothers and sisters, remember, Allah makes religion simple for us. And the last bit, when the waswas comes, because it is, and I've tested this out, one thing is you turn to the devil and you say thank you. And you're like, what? Why are you thanking the devil? The reason is you're only getting waswas because you're faithful. The unfaithful, the Christians, the Jews, the Hindus, that are worshipping sticks and stones, they don't get waswas. They're not bothered by the devil. The devil's already got them tied up in knots. You know, he's already won. But it is only the Muslims that get waswas. Why? Because we're on the right path. So every time you get a waswas in your head, remember that it is the devil confirming Islam. So you turn back to that devil and you say, thank you for confirming Islam. Thank you for confirming I am on the right path. Because you are only here because you're getting off the right path. So that is confirmation. It is actually a signpost saying you're on the right path because you're suffering. Brothers and sisters, remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come to goodness. And more than anything, read the Quran. Surah 77 verse 50 and Surah 5 verse 6. So come to